Hey, good evening again, y'all. So, there's a guy on TikTok and on YouTube. He's called the Empathy Tour. And he starts off his videos with, "I'm not MAGA, please don't scroll. I have a moral compass and a soul." And he posted a video about martial law and the Insurrection Act. Donald Trump, and he said Donald Trump will declare martial law in the Insurrection Act. He will do it. And I agree with him. He's going to do it. And he said in his video that the moment he does, what our adversaries don't know, like Putin and all them, because Donald Trump is Putin's puppet. And Elon Musk is Putin's puppet. The minute he invokes the Insurrection Act, a martial law, that will be his downfall. Go watch his video on YouTube, the Empathy Tour. It's called FAFO, Trump. And he's right. There will be armed resistance in this country. The military will split. And the majority of the ones that honor that oath that they took, they will fight on the side of the American people. And as a veteran that served this country 14 years, I can assure you one thing: the veterans are also going to be on the side of the American people because Donald Trump has fucked them over. Donald Trump has fucked them over. And I know for a fact that the majority of the military is going to be on the side of the American people because they took that oath very serious. They took their oath seriously. I believe in my heart they did. Because, like I said, I'm a veteran and I have a lot of veteran friends and active duty friends. They took their oath seriously. So the guy that I love his videos. I wish I could stitch it here, but I can't because it's on YouTube and I can't stitch it. So, but Lord, that's what he said. Yeah, he was like, the minute that don't be scared, he said, but be prepared. Because what Putin don't understand is what our adversaries, like you said, don't understand, especially Vladimir Putin, is that we American people don't roll over. It seems like our politicians have rolled over, yes, but the American people as a whole, we will not roll over to authoritarianism. We will not roll over for that. The moment he invokes the Insurrection Act and martial law, that's going to be his downfall. And it will destroy our country. It will destroy this country. And we may very well have another flag. But the flag that we have now, that I'm flying in my front yard at half mast for a country mourning, the ones that took their oath seriously deserve that flag and they deserve the respect of that flag that they wore. And everybody else that took their oath very seriously will also deserve the honor of that flag. The rest of you, traitors. Traitors. So go over there and watch this video on YouTube. It's called Empathy Tour. The name of the video is FAFO Trump. And I agree with him. There will be armed resistance. That will be Trump's downfall. The moment he declares martial law in the Insurrection Act. And they have bitten off more than they can chew because we will make sure that Vladimir Putin and Elon Musk and Donald Trump will never, ever do this from within ever again. Ever again. Especially Vladimir Putin is going to realize that we, the American people, will never allow this to happen from within our country ever again. So go ahead and declare that martial law and that insurrection act, because that's going to be your downfall. Because this veteran took his oath very seriously. And I will defend my country. I will defend my country against enemies, foreign and domestic. And the moment that the Insurrection Act and martial law is used publicly against the American people and against Americans will be the moment of his downfall. Because I guarantee you, we won't roll over. Especially us Southern folk. Because there's a saying down here in the South, yeehaw, fuck the law. And if you're from the South, you know exactly what the fuck I mean. Keep the motherfucking boots out your mouth, and remember the golden rule, yeehaw, fuck the law. That's our saying down here. So, go ahead. Because you'll realize that you have bitten off way more than you can chew, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and Vladimir Putin. Because you will never do this to our country from within ever again. Ever again. Because once this is all over with, because there are more of us than there are of you, and once this is all over with, we will have a country with true checks and balances, where this will never, ever happen from within again. My heart breaks to know that this is going to happen, because this is going to be the destruction of our country. But in a way, it has to happen. Because that's the only way we are going to get our country back to the way that it was when it was great. There was a point in time that this country was actually great. Before MAGA showed up and ruined every goddamn thing. No president in history. I've been around since Jimmy Carter. I can remember Jimmy Carter I was young, but I remember Jimmy Carter. Ronald Reagan, George Bush Sr., George Bush Jr., Bill Clinton, Obama, and Ronald Reagan. I forgot Ronald Reagan. No president has ever done what this Donald Trump is doing right now. Calling for the arrest, prosecution, and execution of his political opponents. And inciting a civil war. No president has ever done that. Even Ronald Reagan would never do something like that. And I might be a Southern person. I've always been a registered Republican voter, but I haven't voted Republican in a long time, because that party, the old Republican Party that used to be, that ship done sailed and sunk a long time ago. But anyway, I'm running out of time here, so go check this video out. It's called Empathy Tours, and the name of the video is FAFO Trump. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. I love y'all. Peace.